Bandai Namco Entertainment and Supermassive Games have just announced a new series of horror games called The Dark Pictures. The first in the series is going to be called Man of Medan, which is going to release in 2019. Basically, it's about 4 young Americans who set sail on a diving trip to find the rumoured location of a World War II wreckage. So let's have a look at the gameplay and watch it unfold. Obviously, you have to decide who will live and who will die. So let's get the intro started here.
Hello and welcome. Sometimes we are guided by our heart, at other times our head. You see, we each make decisions according to our own moral compass. And we have to live with those decisions or die by them.
So the player inputs the choice.
On a troublesome journey, a stormy sea, and at times you may find it difficult to know the right thing to do. But you should understand that
this is very familiar territory for those who've played Until Dawn.
This is Brad, by the way, my little bro.
Dude, you know I'm not like the best around new people. Whatever.
Where's the old crust bucket skipper anyhow?
So is everybody on board and ready to go?
Nothing to report, except that my clients are overprivileged and overpacked, out for adventure and without a clue.
What do you know about this wreck?
Just rumors and theories.
We have unexpected guests.
So they're searching for an old World War II ship, which has apparently got some goodies on it. So the inquisitive minds of these characters are going to come a cropper due to their curiosity and their lust for gold or whatever. So as you will expect from others from Until Dawn, that the characters are going to be likable based on their personalities. You will gel with certain characters more than others, and they will each have their own character traits.
Tell me where we are going, damn it!
Keep moving.
All right, come out! Show yourself! Damn it!
And as you can see, obviously the character models are excellent, facial animations, top quality, as you would expect.
This fucking place is cursed.
Of course it's going to be cursed. So if you check the other video, it shows you kind of different scenes, what will happen if you're with another character during the same scene, which is quite interesting for a bit of diversity.
What was that noise?
What are you talking about? I don't want to hear anything from you. Olsen!
I think probably the biggest question one's going to ask is about how diverse the location will be. I mean, if you compare it to Until Dawn and the cabin and surrounding areas in the snow, it was quite a distinctive environment to play in.
Oh Christ. Oh Christ.
The ship here seems to be quite dark and gloomy, but let's bear in mind that this is just one section of a series of horror stories that Supermassive are going to be developing.
No idea what you're talking about.
So although this ship is going to be dark and moody, we can expect there to be other locations in the series that might not be so intimidating, but it does give off a good indication of how well they can produce those lighting effects in true classic horror style. Long shadows, bright flashlights, drawn out shots, and a very slow, methodical pace for gameplay. Got to remember there's also 5 characters that you'll be playing as. So each one with a different take on this horror story.
C'est quoi ce bordel? Oh, shit! Oh.
Someone's losing the plot. So we saw in the other video that there's moments where you will be with other characters, and obviously that can influence what actually happens within the scene. So prior to this, if you look at the other video, you'll see that during that section there's another character, I don't know his name, and he was with them as they were going through that particular corridor. So how that would have affected that particular scene and the guy freaking out, I don't know, but it's an interesting concept to have different characters influence what actually happens on the screen.
Where the hell did you come from?
Shh. They could be anywhere.
Definitely suspicious.
How did you get down here?
I was looking for you. I wanted to help.
So I can imagine it's going to be quite a large ship that they're exploring here. But as you've probably seen in the trailer, they are discovering the sunken ship underwater, and this ship doesn't particularly look like it is underwater. I mean, you'd assume it would be leaking water. So I'm not sure how this particular craft fits into the overall sunken ship narrative. Maybe it is underwater and there's some kind of supernatural force holding it together. These are the questions that you'll have to answer. I mean, so far through this video, we've only seen the interior of this ship.
Jesus. What happened down here?
Again.
I'd definitely say stop being weird.
Brad, try to keep it together, okay? I'm trying to get us out of here.
What? I'm sorry, Fliss. I just... Where are we? Do we know which way we're going?
I mean, I wouldn't trust him. It's twice now he's kind of sneaked up behind her.
Look at this.
Well, everything points to this being the World War II ship that's been sunk. Looking at the dead soldiers here. And there's the water, so maybe it is. Well, so much for the help from the other guy. Okay, well that gives you a good idea of what to expect. Man of Medan. Okay, I'm Rob Cram. Thanks for watching.